Hello everybody, Tom here, and today I've got another backpacking recipe for you. Hash brown fritters. Okay, today we're going to be making some hash brown fritters, and the ingredients, this is all of our dry ingredients. These are our hash browns, and here's some dried onions. Of course you'd want to pack some dried hash browns. I didn't have any at the moment, so these hash browns are already rehydrated, but we need to still rehydrate our onions. And this is 2 tablespoons of dried onion, and you can use 1 tablespoon if you don't like onions as much, or you can not use them at all. It's entirely up to you. And our dry ingredients is 3 heaping tablespoons of powdered milk, 2 tablespoons of white flour, you could use wheat if you'd like, and 3 tablespoons of powdered egg, a dash of pepper, and a teaspoon of salt. And all we're going to do is get these mixed up good. And then a little bit later we'll add some water and get this into the right consistency. But for now we need to rehydrate our onion, and then we'll just throw that in with the hash browns. So stay with me, we'll get right back to you. Okay, so we've got some boiling water here, and we just want to add that to our onions to get them rehydrating. Just about a ½ inch to an inch above the onion should work nicely. And what you want to do is let these rehydrate for around 10 to 15 minutes. And we'll get back when they're rehydrated. Okay, so it's been around 10-15 minutes. Go ahead and take a look at our onions. They're looking pretty good. Nice and rehydrated. Now you can use the water that you had from rehydrating your potatoes or your hash browns and your onions and just add it to your dry mixture. You need about 6 tablespoons. Alright, now after got about 6 tablespoons in there, kind of like pancake dough. And I'd like to reiterate that I'm using a pretty substantial cook kit here, but you really wouldn't have to. You would need a bowl to rehydrate your hash browns and your onions, but you could have mixed this up in a bag or a plastic bag of some sort, that whatever you're storing it in. Just have to be careful because the water is going to be fairly warm even after 15 minutes, so nobody gets hurt and burns themselves. Let's go ahead and put our onion in there. And we'll put our other mixture in there. Okay, I'll get our stove set up and we'll cut right back. Alright, so I got my stove set up and we're using the Trangia stove. I've got 1.5 ounces of denatured alcohol in there, and we're going to be using the simmer lid with that today because we don't want to get things too awful hot. But anyway, all we have to do is get our stove going. Well, that wasn't too awful difficult. Alright, now this is a non-stick coating on this pan. I actually like to use a little bit of ghee just because it gives it a little bit more of a buttery flavor. and I just like the taste of ghee, but you don't need to use that. You could use olive oil or canola or whatever you'd like to use in your pan, or nothing at all if you've got a non-stick pan. Okay, and ghee is shelf stable, so you don't really need to refrigerate it, and it lasts a long time. So I just like to use this stuff. Just coat the pan a little bit. Alright, so now all we're going to do is a little bit of our mixture. Start making some patties. And you can make these however big you wanted to. Okay, and what I like to do when I'm cooking on these types of stoves is just, you know, rotate it a little bit just to make sure everything cooks evenly. And it doesn't take much, just, you know, rotate it around every few minutes. And we'll cut back when I start to flip them over. Well, it's only been a couple of minutes, but just the smell of these are just dynamite. It really smells good. It's the onion and the hash browns that I was using in this recipe. I had some added bell peppers and stuff like that in the hash browns, and you can take those and dehydrate those ones, and it's pretty good value for your money. Now look at that, guys. It really does smell good. I love it. It's about 3 minutes or so per side. Just make sure you keep rotating your pan. As you see, that this was the part that was in the middle, so that's definitely getting hottest. And anybody that's seen the trangia, after you get the simmer lid on it, most of the heat is in the middle. Alright, these things are looking like they're getting there. Yeah, that one's getting a little bit toasty. So that one. I'll just pull these right off and put them in our plate. That comes with our kit. Alright, I'm going to do a big one here. Alright, this one's cooking away here. Substantially bigger than my spatula. But this is a spatula I'd probably have if I was camping, so let's see what we can do here. There we go. Okay, it's really easy to tell when these things are about ready to flip, because right along the corners it really starts to get brown. See, almost like a pancake there. Really nice. I think this one's done. These ones won't make quite as big, just for ease of flipping them. Alright, and that's all of our mixture. And at the size I made them, we got 5 out of that deal, so that's a pretty good, healthy portion of breakfast for a couple of people. Alright, let's flip these bad boys over one more time, see if they're nice and done. And yeah, pretty good. I think we'll go with that. A little piece there. We'll go ahead and add those to our plate. Alright, so let's give this thing a taste test. I'm going to go ahead and put some Tabasco on there. Just on a couple. Teresa doesn't like Tabasco very much, but let's give this a taste test. Looks like everything's well cooked. Outstanding. This is very good. Wow. This is awesome, guys. Alright, well here we go, everybody. Our hash brown fritters turned out great with our trangia kit. I hope you guys really like them. I really like them. And next time I think I'll add some cheese and stuff. But they're really good just the way they are. So you guys give these, I hope you guys give these a try on your next backpacking or car camping or canoeing adventure. They're really good. Anyway, you guys take care out there, and we'll see you on down the trail.